works right now. Okay. Says I'm live. Let's see. Oh. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to make sure I can even see it myself. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to make sure I can even see it myself. No, not what I need. Apparently can't do it the way I thought I was going to do it, so give me a sec while I work on the rotation here. Dumbest way I can do this, but it is what I have on hand, guys. One sec while I work with the stand here. I can't use this particular stand like I do with my card openings, but I shouldn't be surprised. This was intended for a much different system. Sorry for being so awkward, guys, but I'm hoping this means I finally can give you a video. Maybe not. At least not the way I'm going. Sorry, this looks so rough, but it is the only way I've managed to figure out how to do a live stream at the moment. Too much. On. Focus. This is a lot rougher than I thought. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. I guess you can look at this as a how not to live stream at this moment. That'll have to do, I guess. At least I know I'm actually streaming. Last time I did this, I didn't get anywhere. That'll have to do, I guess. I'm going to mute this for now, so... There we go. There is a bit of delay, but What can you do? At least it's only like maybe a second or so. Anyway, now that we're here, welcome to the Pokemon Snap live stream. Yeah, I've been working so hard to try and get a live stream going for you guys, but anytime I've done it previously using OBS for some reason, it has been a butt. Okay, so hard to let me see. Try and get a live stream going for you guys, but anytime I've done it previously using OBS for some reason, it has been a butt. Okay, doesn't sound like I'm getting much on the volume, which I guess would be good for the copyright holders, but okay. Let me try again. Sorry guys, I'm going to try and make sure I can actually properly move around when I do the actual photo. Let's see. Okay, I think we're good. Hopefully I can figure out what is going on with OBS so I can give you a better look. There we go. Sorry. I hope to at least give this a better close-up, but anyway, with that out of the way, well, maybe let's go to the lab first and see where we've been in this. Yeah. For anyone who has not watched the video from my previous live stream attempt, we managed to get as far as finding Meganium, our first Illumina Pokemon. And I'm going to mute that. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could at least figure out the volume with the game and my own little voiceover here. But it's not quite that easy. Unlike that Pokemon, apparently. Now, this is where you can see pictures of all the Pokemon you've gotten a picture of so far. Or at least the best ones you've gotten. Like Dodrio here. We managed to get some pretty good photos for him in 1- and 2-star versions. Now, for the rating system on the stars, it depends on how well centered it is. First, whether it goes from bronze, silver, gold, or diamond. You can see the score right there. And also, just how rare the particular action the Pokemon's doing is. In this case, we catch it waking up in the middle of a unusual setting. Now, we also have some objects of interest here. In this case, this refers to the flower, the Crystabloom there, that Meganium is sniffing before it goes into being Illumina. And the map, well, map shows us how we've done so far with finding all the Pokemon in the area. See? This is probably a little bit boring for you guys, so I'll go ahead and go back to our actual, well, gameplay. Now, as for why I'm using Pokemon Snap right now and not Scarlet like I was playing previously, well, that was because I wanted something more chill after the craziness that has been this week at work. So let's go with something. Okay. All right. Let's see what the professor wants to say. Now that you're a full-fledged member or team member, I have something for you that'll come in handy. As for the explanation, would you do the honors, Rita?
Yeah. Huh?
But is it just me, or have you been getting me to do a lot more of the work lately, Professor? Sounds like me at my work. Oh well, time to explain like the great assistant I am.
So
This is a fluff fruit. They grow here in the lentil region. They're sweet and tasty, and they make a great snack for Pokemon. They may look just like regular apples, but they're way lighter and softer. You'll probably make a Pokemon stay if you toss one of these.
All right.
Let's get you some practice. Yes, we're still basically doing tutorial bit.
You can throw a fluff fruit by pressing the B button. Give it a try.
Right.
There! See? It came to get a bite. Who doesn't love a little snack? You can move the pointer around to aim your throw. It's the same as aiming your camera. Just move the left stick to aim, then press the B button to throw. Give it another try. Take a few more practice throws. If you want to throw farther, aim a little bit higher. Some Pokemon might not be interested. Maybe they're more cautious and hungry. All right, that should be enough practice.
I was hoping I'd get a photo.
Don't forget what I told you, okay?
But at least it gave me some practice, because I'm not as good at throwing as I'd like to be.
Right?
I think that should be all you need to know. So I guess now we just wait until the professor gives us the green light to move on. Oh, I've got an idea. You should try testing out fluff fruit and taking some more photos in the meantime. The professor says there are all kinds of ways to use it.
Hello.
Finish explaining, I see. Thanks, Rita. I've got one more thing to tell you about for now. I thought it would be handy to have a quick way to share what we see and learn in the field.
Now then.
Are you too familiar with Lentalk?
Oh?
It rings a bell, I think. It's a communication tool folks here in Lentil use. Rita, let's say you notice something exciting in the field. You can send a photo and a description over Lentalk. I can use it to send things I notice on the monitor, too. That sounds super fun.
By the way,
Look for Lentalk messages in the top right of the screen at the research camp and elsewhere. They ought to help. Okay, the Lentalk is basically like the quest option you have in most games. Let's see what quests we have right now. These are all going to be for the first island here, Florio. So, looks like this one is to see if we can get it close to us with a fluff fruit. Meanwhile, this one's to figure out who's scorching the freaking apples. Or fluff fruit, I mean. Same goes with Murkrow. As you can see, down here it says if you get a reward possibly for getting the request. Some of these I've managed to get in my previous playthroughs on my roommate's Switch. But there are also some that I have really had trouble with. Now this one's from when we had our Lumina quest. If you guys remember when we did that at the end of the video, the game kept looking around for something. That would be one of the quests I've mentioned having issues with. Now, it looks like most of these are during the night route, which I haven't done too much of, in honesty. So, goal for this time is to try and at least get us to the second island. Or until my sister calls me to pick up the dog, whichever comes first. So for now, let's get the photos going. If you guys can't stay for the whole show, I understand. There should be a VOD for this later on. And I'm probably the last person viewing this, so okay. I guess I'll just play how I want to play. For now, I'm going to go ahead and close this. There we go. Never mind. But I guess I can at least use this to keep up with you guys in the chat, if you guys stay around. Don't worry, I will get to Scarlet at some point. I'm just stating my basic goals, and man, that is loud on my end.
Have fun.
Okay, let's see who we can get a decent picture of. Whoop. I'm well aware that you're not supposed to take pictures of them from behind, but I am still just trying to make sure I even get a decent speed with some of these guys. Oh, there goes Pichu. Now, up here at the river, sometimes you can get a shot of the Bidoof as they're coming downstream. Maybe I'm too early. Whoop. I might have wanted to try and do it from that direction, but again, I am not the best. Ah, right, scan. There we go, and that is actually the quest done. Make sure to take a look when you do the Len talk, so you can figure out just what we've got going. Well, missed the flying Emolga, which is another good shot. But considering I'm still trying to get the hang of this, I'd say I'll take what I can get. Nope. Doesn't work, I guess. Okay. Some shots you can only get on certain levels, and I suck when it comes to getting the photo timing. Oh, here comes another shot that I always try to get of them. Now, who's over here? Oh, Tangrowth. Not the greatest Hoot Hoot one, but... Darn it. Not my best shot again, but what can I do? As I've mentioned before, I am not good at any of these. For now, oh, one pavilion. Now, sometimes there's a pavilion that'll come up behind you, but that's only if you take like a bunch of pavilion shots in the beginning. There goes that one. Like I said, I'm not always the greatest with these. Well, at least I'll use this for practice with the streaming and whatnot. Hopefully next time I do this, I'll actually have a better setup to do. And maybe figure out why OBS wasn't working with me. Well, since it had the little question mark or text box thing, that means that we've got what we're looking for. No. That one actually shows us what it's doing. This one's a good close-up, though. And we tend to get close-up versus, well, whatever. But Emolga, we don't even have a picture of, so I'll take what I can get. Let's get a better one-shot picture, or one-star picture. That means just a basic photo. Not very good at those either, but I want us to at least have some decent photos in here. Unfortunately, it looks like my best was from behind. And you know what Professor Oak said in the original. It disappoints a Pokemon to be taken a photo of from behind. Let's see. Looks like we've got a 2-star photo that I'm not aware of. So I'll add that in. Same with Pichu. I guess that's from when I took the picture. What do you think? Should we go with this one? Or the next one? Sorry. 5 or 6? Let me know in the text if you can. Or chat, I mean. Which one do you think will give us the better score? Probably hard for you guys to tell, I guess. I'll just go ahead and go with 6 then. Sorry, I'll try and turn this into a video for you guys later, since that'll probably be better for you guys. What's my 2-star? Oh. Again, eating from behind. Not what you want to do, really. I'll take this one. It's not quite center, but better. One of these days I'll do better on the photos. Huh? How is this a ducklet photo? And that looks more like Swanna, but that's probably me. Let's go with the 2 in that. Apparently that wasn't a good Pichu shot, and that one did not have Taylor in the center, so... Well, you can understand why those didn't do well. We'll go ahead and get our photos evaluated then. And see how we did. I'll go ahead and just try and go quickly through these. Okay. Like I mentioned, the whole behind photos are not the greatest. Better centered, or at least better facing. But the previous one was a lot better from Snap Time. Oh, it's perfectly facing me, and in the center. Just wish you could see more of it. Yeah, it's a nice photo, but definitely not surpassing that one. Yeah, this one has a larger size, so works better. Basically, you want good placement along with size and direction. I'll still want to get a better photo of that, I'm sure, because that was only like... That beat my last one. Here goes to the size. Yeah, as you can see, they go from bronze, silver, gold, etc. Yeah, your whole goal of this game is to get all the different Pokemon photos and all their ranks. And at the highest you can get, basically. I'm going to save that one Bidoof photo because I probably can get it again later. That's probably the best one of it I've got so far. Now, how does Resnap work again? Oh yeah, just the whole focus on the photo. Just like making it prettier, I guess, is the way you can do it. Let's check out what the filters are, I guess, really quick. Honestly, we'll leave it as is. I think we're good there. Now we'll return to camp and see what we got from the professor for that one quest of his. Sorry, I keep moving this. But like I said, sometimes if you get the photo from the quest, oh yeah, I forgot this is when we meet Todd and his protege.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. Now then.
This is Todd. He's a professional Pokemon photographer. His work takes him all over the world. Are you the one who caught an Illumina Pokemon on camera? Way to go. That's a big deal.
So?
Todd, did you bring what I asked you to? I sure did.
Thank you.
You're a lifesaver. Now we'll finally be able to sit out. Is this guy a friend of yours, Professor? An old travel companion, to be precise. He's been helping me plan our big survey of Lentil, too. No kidding. Oh, is that the new pod you put together? Reminds me of the good old days.
Okay.
But hey, let me see those Illumina Pokemon photos. For anyone wondering, it's a reference to the previous game.
Hey!
And here's our rival, essentially.
Kid, get your own mentor.
This is Phil.
Okay now.
Easy there, Phil. And I'll agree with that sentiment.
Well,
I'm tempted to take part in this big ecological survey myself, but I have another idea. How about I send Phil with you instead?
Yep.
I'm fine with that if you are, Todd.
Awesome!
however,
You can be my stand-in for now, but don't forget, I'll need that badge bag eventually. But if I take a super cool photo, I get to keep the badge. So yeah, what's an ecological survey? Yeah, I think he's the same as a lot of us, I'm sure. But for those not knowing,
now that you're all here, we can get started. Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the survey.
okay, we actually made it to the second island.
Now then.
This is Florio Island, our home sweet home. The circled spot right here is our camp.
Also,
But this survey will take us past these shores. And this will be our first destination.
Hey, so
Why are we starting there? I've detected a spot there with high energy readings. The new one should be able to teleport to it. This island showed up in the travelogue, right? It certainly did. Captain Vince wrote that he saw a glowing Pokemon there too, in fact.
come on.
Come on, Ray, let's get this survey thing started. Fair enough.
anyway.
Enjoy your first-in-a-century adventure into the wilds of Lentil. Well, I did say I wanted to get to the next island. But first, before we get that, let's look at our completed request. Yeah, sometimes when you complete a request, you'll get added bonuses for when you retouch your photos later on. But you can also actually get better photos or higher ranked photos when you follow the quests, like we did with Emolga. For now though, let's go ahead to the next island.
Thanks.
So our new target is Fonja Jungle. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we can find there.
Oh, right.
Alright. Oop, completely forgot I was supposed to be doing. Bad pun. Yeah. I really suck at this, don't I? Oh, there's something. It's in our case up behind, though. Oops, That might be a bit too much of a close-up. Oops, Lacking's over there, too. There's a lot of different Pokemon you can take pictures of, but you do need to be careful. Oh, we got an Arbok in there somewhere.
Really?
I wouldn't call that my best shot, but... It would be better if I had it facing me, but... Well, at least that one was looking at me. Meanwhile, Quagsire looks under the weather. Anyway, this is our first playthrough, so let's not expect it to be perfect. I guess that was about the ancient ruins I spotted. And another crystal bloom, but we can't take a photo of it just yet. Oh, Liepard. And another chance for it. Yeah, I'll probably stick, at least with this one, doing the... Ah, come on. Man, I keep missing photos. Yeah, I missed the splashdown. Well, happy one. Yeah, sometimes photos are about timing. I'm definitely at least getting my photos for the moment. Oops. Eh, pointer wasn't in the center, so that's not going to be a great one. Let's see, sometimes there's a Pokemon in here too that you can take a picture of. Not this time, huh? It's also an alternate route you can take later on in the game. Oh well. Ah. Sorry guys, I keep pushing this backwards. I didn't get as many Pokemon photos as I liked, but considering everything... Okay, it's not going to fall over. Okay, these photos from it pecking aren't doing great, but... Hey. I really gotta work on my picky peck photos. Okay, we've got a bunch of 1 stars and a couple 2 stars. 2 stars aren't as easy to get, so we'll go ahead and start there. And Slack Off is still a long way. I mean, not Slack Off, Slack King. Different Pokemon. It's a nice photo, but again, from behind. I'll have to work on it, I guess. Let's go with this one, shall we? Happily eating Magikarp is not easy to get, apparently. I'll stick with this one, because you've got a good view of it. Okay, let's see if I can speed it up this time. Yep. I gotta remember to press A if I want to speed up. Well, that's already a good photo. Yeah, most of these photos are probably going to be bronze level. Yeah, Slack King is going to be a hard one for me to get, along with Arbok. Now if it were facing me, that would be even better. I definitely like it than my first photo of it. I guess I still need to work with the placement and direction. Now, the Ancient Rune photos are basically just things of interest to keep an eye out for when you're playing this game. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, by the way, if you like, I can start uploading standout photos for you. They deserve to be seen widely. Photos I upload would be added to your collection online on your page. They'd be marked as my favorites. You change whether you'd like me to do this by going to settings and turning auto upload photos on or off. Let's see what photos I have I'm going to save first. I'm going to save the Liepard in a tree for the moment, because I'm not sure if I'll remember this next time. Magikarp I know I can get again, so I'll leave that one alone. And looks like Todd has a request for us. So let's see what he wants us to look for. Let's see. Looks like his request is on the next page. Making a splash. Have you seen Quagsire jump into the lake? It'd be great practice to try to photograph it at just the right moment. Definitely agree with that one. I am bad with timing. I guess not for everyone. Okay, well, we reached the goal of getting to the second island. But I want to do this one more time before moving on to Scarlet. Though before that, I may stretch a bit. Let's see if I can do a better job on my photos. Let's see, the 8-palm are going to come up ahead here. I also need to find freaking Picky Peck. Let's see if I can get a decent close-up of this guy. Guess he flew away. Oh, that would have been a good photo for Bone Sweet, but hey. I always miss the best photos, I feel like. Case in point. Let's see if I can get Arbok again. Not so great because it's Fruit of Flowers, of course, but you take what you get. Oh, that's definitely one of my better photos. Waiting game for that one. I don't think so, but that's me. I'm obviously going to be working on this. Maybe nobody home at the moment. Didn't realize there's a Bone Sweet up there, so... There we go. That's going to be one of my best Bone Sweet photos. I'll say this right now. Oh.
Really?
Let's see if I can get any other shots as we're leaving. Oops. I think I finally got the photo that Todd was talking about. I can tell you I tend to suck at that one. Whew. I'm always gonna try and get one more photo, it seems like. Oh well. Did my best. Sorry this keeps moving, guys. Okay, ow. I guess you guys stick around to see how I do. Okay, looks like this one got the request. So let's go ahead and mark that. We'll get that down for now just so we have it. That one's probably going to be my best because it's not completely turned away from me. Oh, right. We've only gotten 1 star, so... Now let's get Picky Peck. Still can't get a good photo of it, it seems like. That's probably our best centered. As much as I want to get a better free star, I think right now I need to try and get the 1 and 2 star photos. Yeah, I think I'll stick with my 1 star. Well, at least I know why that was a no subject. Okay, we got all our photos. So let's go to the professor and check our score.
Now then. Nice work.
Definitely better than my previous one.
Nice work. Great timing. Great timing.
Not that much better, it looks like.
Perfect timing.
Definitely prefer that score.
Nice work. Great timing.
Yeah, the professor doesn't always say properly what's happening. Well, what can you do? Okay. Okay, let's see what the professor wants to report. I'm going to return to camp. I don't think I have any photos I want to save this time around. The loading screen's always boring. But what can you do?
All right.
Looks like you're finding your feet on a new island. It's about time I gave you your next task. There, I got a lisp. Oh, what is it? What is it? I'd like you to visit the jungle during the night and photograph a crystabloom glowing in the dark. What's a crystabloom?
Oh,
It's a type of flower that can give off light. Do you remember seeing any odd flowers out there?
yeah.
Oh yeah, I did. Red ones. That's probably the type we're after. If you see one lit up at night, it's in what we call the Illumina state. Do we need to do anything special if we find one?
No.
Not particularly. Just snap a photo of it. Your camera can analyze it for you.
Thanks.
That should be all you need to know for now. Enjoy the nighttime jungle. Okay, I want to go through that route one time. After taking care of that one quest. Okay, nothing from Todd except a nice photo. I often see Picky Pack flying near Toucanon's nest. What do you think they're up to? And Rita, what did she notice? I think I heard a Pokemon crying around here, but where's it coming from? Okay, since we're going to be doing the nighttime route, we're not going to be able to get those quests. But it should at least give us an idea of where we can look. And I'm sorry, most of this beginning part of the live stream was me figuring out how to set up.
It's pretty dark out there. You might have a hard time finding Pokemon.
Oh,
Look for a glowing crystabloom for me, would you?
yeah, one crystabloom. Oh, Arbok. I'd say that's a pretty good photo. Ah, come on. All right, the web. Oh, Morello. Sleeping Bone Sweet. I'll try and get a better photo later on. Make sure to look up too when you play this game, because sometimes the Pokemon will be up there too. It's not glowing, that one, so it's not going to work for our quest. I didn't realize we had a Toucanon in that tree when I did my previous playthrough.
Oh, really?
Well, more Pokemon to get pictures of. see if I can get Ledian's picture. Yeah, I keep looking behind me and I forget to look up in front. Okay, let's keep a look downward too. See if there's anything interesting we can find. Eh. Sleepy Morello. No light part this time. Oh, here we are. Don't think I'll be using that one, considering how it looks. Oh, Yanma. Or Yanmega, I mean. And I think you can tell, but that is where our photo's going to be tonight. There we go. Yeah. Anybody in there? Nope. Oh, well. I think I'm going to take that as my cue to end the stream on that note. Ugh. Hey. Let me see if I can find something to set this on so it stays upright at least the rest of the stream. The pencil box was probably not my wisest choice. Sorry about that, guys. I suppose that's one way to keep you guys on your toes. Let's see. I think that's probably our best one there. Let's see, that one or this one, do you think? Yeah, probably that one. Let's see, which photo would be best? Owie. Probably this one. At least for now. Kind of on the small side, but it's the only one I got at the moment. We haven't gotten it to canon yet in here, so... Technically, we don't need to get any more of the ruins, but... Doesn't hurt to have that on hand. Don't really see anything different in that 2 stars, though. I'm more interested in that pose, so we'll put that in for now. You don't want it too big, nor too small. I'd say that one's our best one. At least from an artistic standpoint. Ariados, we didn't get too many good photos of, did we? I'll let this be our last review, much as I would like to do more, because I'm going to move on to Scarlet for a bit.
Nice work.
Just a bit more. Maybe I should have saved that photo of Arbok. Oh well.
Nice work.
You do what you can. Sleepy Light part is still good, apparently.
A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. Great timing.
Apparently that one did better, just because of the background. Well, not just because, but... Hey.
A new discovery. Nice work.
There's nothing else this guy's... for this round today will probably give you ideas on how to play and what to look for when you play this game.
A new discovery. Nice work. Nice work. A new discovery.
I'm probably going to get docked on the direction, but... Yeah, I kind of figured. But that was not a shot I wanted to miss.
A new discovery.
Okay. Looks like you got the hang of the nighttime research. Keep up the good work. I forgot that some of the things you can get, or that can lead you to getting stuff, is for getting pictures of certain types of Pokemon. Let's see what the report is, and then we'll switch over. But first, based on last time, I'm going to save that one. And my Morello photo. Bleh. I get tongue-tied way too easy. Do I need to go to speech therapy or something? I think that's good for now. Hey, Professor, what do you want to talk to us about? And I'm just reading the comments right now from Messy. And thanks for the like.
Now then.
Okay, so he's got something new to show us. Oh, are those orb thingies you've been working on, Professor? Didn't you say they could make Pokemon and crystal blooms glow? Exactly. I call them Illumina orbs. Unfortunately, blue Illumina orbs only work here on Florio Island. What? How come? I suspect it's because different areas of Lentil have distinct types of energy flowing through them.
Now then.
But for now, want to see the fruits of your research in action? Watch this.
Observe.
Nice!
That was awesome! Oh my gosh, it's so pretty! Wow, Lentil's very own light show.
Well,
What did you call it again? The Illumina phenomenon? It's interesting how it can occur in both Pokemon and plants. You can use these orbs to send Pokemon and crystal blooms into the Illumina state for a little while. When you do, watch for changes in their surroundings. Can we have some of the orbs that work here on Florio? Of course you can. We're going to have to try these out back at the nature park. Okay, looks like we got a sticker for 2 of the orbs, as well as profile icons. Okay, and looks like everyone's giving us requests. Sudden movement. I assume these are related to the orbs, and like I said, for now, we're going to just stop here on Pokemon Snap. I am going to take a break because my arms are hurting, and then we will move on to Scarlet for a bit, because I left on a cliffhanger last time. Plus, I need to make adjustments here. But at least I actually got a stream going this time. Plus, need to keep hydrated. Okay, so like 5-minute stretch bathroom break, and then we'll be back to streaming, guys. Might help if I actually close the software, though, aka the game. Trying to be careful so I'm not constantly moving this. Ugh, and it looks like I'm not going to play long based on the battery life. Hey. Oop, wrong way. There we go. And without further ado, Pokemon Scarlet. Oh, looks like I need an update first. I think I remember something about an event going on. I'm trying not to push it too far back and make this whole thing fall over again. Let's see. Last time I left on a bit of a cliffhanger with this mysterious Pokemon cry. For anyone who saw that video. Okay, there we go. This one again will probably be about an hour of playtime. Mostly because battery. I'm still a bit of a newbie when it comes to streaming. So apologies if I'm not quite like anyone else who plays. Ow, that's loud. Okay. Okay, let's see. Looks like it's up ahead. Might want to give some of these guys potions really quick. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now, I guess. Okay. I didn't know you could actually make TMs, but I guess that's what we've got for this game. I'm not downloading content right now, though I success. Okay. All right. Let's be careful out there, folks. There's other Pokemon I would like to get, but I want to figure out where that cry came from. Oh, I guess I'm not allowed to go that way yet. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to get down there. Looks like we're talking about over here. Who's that Pokemon? Houndour and Koraidon. Koraidon, very scary. And of course, I fall. Not sure that's how you're supposed to use a Rotom phone, but And I don't blame it with that roar. I hope I have enough potions. Well, I do have that sandwich if it's hungry. Since it's focused on the sandwich, I'm going to assume that's the thing. I guess it was hungry. I guess? I'll assume that's supposed to be thank you. I guess we're following Koraidon. Not that it's called that just yet. Or not. Whoa. He's feeling better. But that's still gotta be an awkward look with the tire in its chest. I guess we're following. Mostly because I don't know how to get back up there anyway. Inlet Grotto. Okay. Hope I still have cell reception down here. Wow, okay. Glowing moss. Check. And there's Nimona. Guess she found a better way to the cave. Yeah, I'll bet. Huh? That would be a yes. Oh, I guess we scared those two. I'll explore it later. Oh, that's a lot of Houndour. Well, I suppose that's one way to keep him going. Houndoom. Hey, I might have wanted to do some more battle practice. That's a lot of pound power. Oh, up we go. Okay, Nimona, calm down. Yeah. Crydon's probably wondering where the heck it is. But that's just because of what I know. So she's comparing it to a Cyclizar. And now it looks so different from a minute ago. You think it's okay? I don't know. Oh good, it looks like it perked up a little. Do you think this fellow was the one making that mysterious cry we heard before? Oh man, oh man, oh man. The more I look at this Pokemon, the more mysterious it seems. If you do become its trainer, you gotta let me battle against it. Let's exchange numbers so we can get in touch if we somehow get separated again. Different colored phones, okay. I guess I've got the basic model. And here, this will let you teach your Pokemon a move to help it battle stronger opponents. Star-shaped rays are shot at opposing Pokemon. This attack never misses. Think before you use it, though. TMs can only be used once. You've both been through enough for a minute. I think we better take a breather. Let's just get to the lighthouse. That'll be a good spot to relax. Okay. Right? I'm gonna... Okay. Let's see, first let's be careful. At least now I can actually get to the lighthouse. Someone's there. Why that little... I assume that... What are you doing out here? Okay, who's this guy? I'm not talking to you two. You can shove off. Rude much. Wait, I know you. Aren't you Arvin? You enrolled in the humanities track, right? And aren't you the son of that Pokemon researcher, Professor Sada? Doesn't matter who my mom is. The real issue here is what in the world this Pokemon is doing out here. And what is it with this form it's in? I'll stick with the... Right. Okay. First time meeting Nessicores. Koraidon isn't the sort of Pokemon that any old trainer can hope to command. It's special. Special how? What sort of Pokemon is it? You think you're up to ordering Koraidon around? Then how about I test your worthiness? Quite the little go-getter, he calls me. I've been feeling out of sorts, so I'm going to use this battle to blast these doldrums away. Okay. I suppose it's a good thing I managed to get some healing done. These memories are leaving a bad taste in my mouth, and I want it gone. Let's start with Tail Whip, since Wilbur's still level 4. Ouch. Yeah. It's not going to be doing so good, is it? Owie. Yeah, man, Wilbur. Well, I can't expect to win them all. Okay, everyone's all back to 100%, it looks like. Let's go Sherwood. Let's use Leafage, because being the same type, extra points. Poor Wilbur, because he fainted, he doesn't get anything. Well, I had a second Pokemon. Okay. Wow, Christina, that was awesome. I guess I wasn't ever going to stand a chance using some Pokemon I'd only just caught. But if you really think you can take Koraidon off my hands from me, you'll need this. It's the Pokeball that Brute's been kept in. Okay. So why do you have it? Anyway, that thing's your problem now, not mine. Good luck. What? Oi! Can you not hear me or something? Fine, be that way, but you better actually show up for school. What a weirdo. I guess Koraidon likes me better anyway. That Arvin guy definitely knows more than he's letting on. Next time he and I are battling, I'm going to wring some answers out of him. But, oh, right, we gotta climb the lighthouse. Can't wait to show you the view of our school. Okay. Well, the lighthouse is right there, so I don't need to worry about that. Sorry, fingers cramping. I don't usually play too long when using my own Switch. But okay, Wilbur seems to be good. Ah. Area 1. Where is Nimona? Oh, Wingull. Look, Christina, that's Mesagoza. And that huge building with the Pokeball on it is our school. It's going to be so great having you in the same class, Christina. I'm looking forward to it. Right? I can't wait to get back. We're going to get to learn so much and battle so much. Isn't it awesome what you can see from up here? Mountains, forests, grasslands, beautiful nature stuff as far as the eye can see. And you know what's waiting for you over all these natural spaces? Tons of Pokemon. Consider this me officially telling you, welcome to Paldea. But anyway, like you can see, it's kind of a hike to get to school from here. Let's make it to Los Platos for starters. That's right on the way. Vamos, come on. Okay, down to school, I guess. If I can find my way to the door. I just saw that I have mostly males. Oh, looks like I'm going to get another battle today. If you talk to a Pokemon trainer like me, it means we're going to battle. Alien, huh? Let's have it use Tackle. Higher level than my guy, so that explains it. Like it's not already slow. Ouch. Thanks. Let's bring out Fletcher. Okay. I guess that was it this time. think I'm going to need to switch the order for a bit. Let's talk a little more. Here in Paldea, you gotta talk to a Pokemon trainer to challenge him. We can't tell if you won a battle just by making eye contact. Well, I guess that's true. Plus, this isn't the same games I'm used to playing previously. Oh, saw something over there. Oh. I'm going to leave it alone for now, but I do want to get Psyduck. And a Azumarill. Nope. Wilbur might not be the best choice here. Oh, right, I forgot. Azumarill, or Azurill, I mean, only knows Splash. Okay, I think that's good. One Pokeball coming up. Okay. Okay, let's give this one a nickname. This one is a girl. So let's call her Aqua. Okay, probably lame naming sense, but that's just me. Right? Hey, give me a sec. One potion on Wilbur. Okay. Okay, so it's X that I'm supposed to do. I'll have it go up in front now and on say. Oh, there's a Magikarp. Guess I'm too far. Tommy are a lot smaller than I thought. Let's use Tackle first. Well, that's helpful for me, honestly. Ouch. One more tackle, I think. I forgot about those. One last attempt at tackle. And then I'll go for a Pokeball. Yeah. Okay, Palmy was caught. I already have 6 Pokemon now, so I don't think it's going to stay with me. Okay, let's give it a nickname. This one's also a girl, so... This time I'm just going based on the first letter of the name. So, Polly. For now, I'll put it in my box and switch out later. Okay, you can keep 6 Pokemon in your party at once. Any other Pokemon can be sent to your Pokemon boxes for safekeeping. From the main menu, you can select your boxes to open them up. From there, choose Pokemon to swap in and out of your current team. Okay. Yeah, let's knock that off for today. Oops. Whooper. Paldean version. Alright, we're still stuck with the paralysis from last time. Let's use Strength Shot. Okay. Oops. Is all I can do Tail Whip? I guess. That makes this easier on me. Never mind. Not very effective. Nope. Down goes a Nansei. Let's go with Holly. Let's go tackle first. There we go. I think I can just hit X now. Okay. Let's see. This is Paldean version. Let's see. Maybe not the greatest name choice, but I'll call her Wanda. Let's try and be careful about running into other Pokemon again. Ralts. It's smaller than I am. Let's start Tail Whip. Since it's female, this one will evolve into a Gardevoir. Okay, let's try Tackle. That did a lot more damage. Okay, I'm going to hit it one more time and then throw a Pokeball. And Ralts was caught. There. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to call this one? Okay. Another probably lame name, but I'm going to call her Rowdy. Like from Gunsmith Cats. If anyone's seen that OVA. There we are. A couple more items over here. Guess it ran, which is fair. Especially when you don't know what you're doing. Okay, any other items? Nope. So let's head on back. Whew. Not kidding about the walk, though. Oh, wow, weekly bath. Oh. Oh no, not this again. Oof, sorry. Just remembering times I've had to deal with Sing before, and it really knocked my Pokemon out. Well, not really knocked it out, but like night-night time, big time. I gotta remember to just hit X. There we go. And level up. What should we do with Fairy Wind? Well, replace Splash. There we go, Fairy Wind. Let's see. I'll shorten it to Icky. I'll switch some of these guys out later. Okay, there's a reward for the Pokedex podcast. Wrong thing. Oop. Ah, get back here. Hey, you think I'd remember? No, that's not it. How do I call up the Pokedex again? There we are. Ah, I feel stupid. How many I've battled? Oh. Stardust. What the heck do you do with the Stardust in this game? I'm going to worry about that later. Oh. Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can catch myself a Fido. This one says effective, so I might as well try it. Let's go with Tackle. Okay. I'm definitely going to be having my time. There we go. Oh, Ghost type move. And critical hit, apparently. Of course, it gets paralyzed. At least this is better than Scatterbug, which I cannot seem to catch despite it being a very weak Pokemon. Let's see. Let's give this Pokemon a nickname. For some reason, the name Fiona comes up to mind here. Sheesh, when was the last time I even watched Zoids? Sorry. Maybe a little too much for some guys. Okay. Okay, there's a sign. Guess we finally found the city. And there's Nimona. Here's a Pokemon Center. You can come here to take care of a lot of things related to your Pokemon. But I'll leave the explanation to the pros here. Happy to be of service, and welcome to the Pokemon Center. I'm here to keep everyone's Pokemon healthy. Here on my left is the Pokemon counter. You can buy things like Pokeballs and potions. Hello, we accept payment both in cash and in LP, League Points, that is. 1 LP is worth 1 Pokédollar. And to my right is the Technical Machine, TM Machine for short. It's your ticket to making TMs, which you can use to teach moves to your Pokemon. You'll need to pay an LP and supply the machine with materials that Pokemon drop. LP comes in handy both at these machines and at stores. I've got a lot. Here, have some. I don't feel comfortable about that, but okay. Oh yeah, and some of these too. You received lots of Pokemon materials from Nimona. And at the Union Circle, you can connect with other trainers to find yourself some adventuring companions. Come visit us at the Pokemon Center anytime you need any help. We will, thanks! Remember, had a rough adventure? Get to the Pokemon Center. Sometimes you have to know this sort of stuff for quizzes at school. But mnemonics help out. Here's another one. Are you ready? Then let's go! Goofy, sure, but it helps. Do you remember you can send your lead Pokemon out with the R button? That way, you can have the Pokemon that's walking with you go pick up items lying around, or go battle on its own, or other stuff like that. I kind of figured that out on my own. Okay. Says now to head to Messagoza. Right? There we go. Okay. And disappearing trainer. Okay. Well, antidotes are always helpful. Yeah, it's going to be up here. All set. Perfect timing. You wanted to challenge me to a Pokemon battle, right? You are challenged by Carlotta, the student, who sends out Bounsweet. Grass against grass. Maybe not the best choice, but I didn't think about this, as usual. Let's start with Tail Whip. Play nice. Okay. Guess I'll go with Tackle then. Well, that might explain a few things. Let's see how well Fairy Wind works. Pretty well, it looks like. Okay, one more Tackle. Right. Oof, I stepped up and got smacked down. Okay. Apparently, there's a lot of different types of Pokemon around. I might actually get to catch this Pokemon. Stick with Tackle for now. One more Tackle. And then Pokeball. We got a... It looked like a floating Pokeball there for a sec. What do you guys think? Struggle Bug from a Nazi. Okay. Okay. I'm going to call it, or him, Scattershot. Yes, I've got a lot of names that come from TV shows. Or that are based on characters from TV shows. Okay. Let's try and turn around now. I am still trying to get used to having this camera that moves. Because I'm used to the old Pokemon Red and Blue days. That's different. Oh, I got another TM. That makes sense, I guess, with the color. Let's go have Hoppet look around and check for items. Oh, Pachirisu, too. Let me show you this awesome-looking Pokemon I just caught. Okay, this is going to be a lot of me just talking, I guess. Okay, Luca sends out Chirrell. Well, Holly's going to have a better go at it than some of my others, but I'm going to switch her out in a bit, I think. And all healed up. At the moment. Let's be nice and use Tackle. Okay, maybe not that nice. And that's the end of the stream, I guess, guys. Okay, guys. In case you didn't hear, Doggo is now ready to be picked up. So that means the end of today's stream. Thanks for sticking around with me. Even though I had a few issues with trying to do everything. But at least now I know that it's likely just a problem with my setup and not everything that I'm recording with anyway. I'll try and do a live stream again next Saturday for anyone who's interested. In the meantime, I'm your host, Christina, signing off.